stutter. I'm not so sure how I feel about the stutters, I have to say.
Well, I think it's a bit unfair to the goalkeeper because the interruption in the run, I think, is very unsettling for the goalkeeper. I thought that there was some sort of interpretation brought in, going back to the John Aldridge times even.
They've dabbled with the rules on this, and then the players seem to find a mini interpretation of their own to get around it.
Exactly. But look, he had no bother sticking the ball in the net. There's an awful lot of messing around and meddling with the rules at the moment. Obviously, VAR has overtaken nearly everything in the game now. We end up discussing it on every goal, on every instant in the box. It's kind of strange that this one has been overlooked, because the offside one has been refined and dealt with and juggled with, and now the handball one is even more. There's more and more interpretations going on that. So
don't you think though, Brian, that they've been harder on the goalkeeper in the rule changes in the last few years? They pulled the goalkeeper up from moving off the line. They never did that years ago.
No,
and they've said, right, go. They've actually made it easier to score.
Yeah, I think there was a little refinement on that in the last week, that he wouldn't get a yellow card if he moved off the line, which has been very generous to them all together.
And as the striker at the table, that stutter, sometimes you wonder, is it self-defeating and self-distracting for the striker at times? Obviously, it's there to catch the keeper, but you got the impression with Jimenez earlier, the keeper knew it was coming and waited for it. Yeah,
he'll have done his homework and seen how he did his penalties, particularly the last day, because the goalkeeper died very early the last day, the Roma goalkeeper, and... Sorry, the Olympiacos goalkeeper. But the difference this time was, I just think the player himself looked a bit nervous. He wasn't as assured as he was. And going back to strikers, Brian mentioned John Aldridge. John had the funniest one ever. He used to stop and go again. And it did throw goalkeepers, but he used to do it so early in the run that it wasn't adjudged to have fallen foul of the rules at the time. We got away with it, but, there tonight, I think it was more a lack of confidence from the penalty taker as opposed to